Hello, this is Bud. Let's talk about using the CarveWright machine or the CompuCarve machine and the programs that allow you to bring in a picture. And let's use a photo and learn a little bit of the basics. I'm not going to go into a bunch of detail, but just whet your appetite. I'll be right back. Okay, let's take this bonsai tree as an example. I'm going to come over here, I'm going to right click, and I'm going to copy. And I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm going to start, I'm going to programs, I'm going to accessories, and I'm going to paint. And it brings up the paint program. And I'll be right back. You could use something other than paint. I just like to use it because it's a rudimentary thing that is on most machines. I'm going to click on edit, I'm going to click on paste, and there's my tree. Now what I want to do is I want to click on this dotted line here, and I want to outline this tree without getting the bowl. And I'm going to come in here, right click in here someplace and click copy. And I'm going to leave paint. And I'm going to go back to paint. I'll be right back. So I'm back to paint. And this time I'm going to paste. And I just have the tree with the grass underneath without the bowl. I'm going to click on this particular icon so that the white virtually disappears. It's not all going to disappear because this is a picture of a picture of a picture, and I can't control how pure white the background is. But it's as good as I want to get it at this point. I'm going to save this now to my pictures as a JPEG. And I'm just going to title it 1-bonsai. And save it. Okay, so now I've saved it. So now I'm going to go into the designer portion of CarveWright. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I've gone into CarveWright. I'm going to start a new project, and I'm just going to come up here with a board that I've got standard, makes no difference. I'm going to go to File, I'm going to go to Import Image, from File, from my pictures, and I'm going to find that 1-bonsai. And I'm going to click on Next. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get rid of all this extra by lowering. And you can see this is what I would have to contend with if I was trying to get rid of all the white. But I'm just going to keep lowering it until I get it about where I want it. And that looks pretty good. I'm going to remove this floor edges. Don't ask me what it does, I'm just going to do it. And I'm going to click Finish. And now I'm going to do the 1-bonsai. And save it. So now I've saved my pattern. So now I'm going to go to my pattern list, and I'm going to find the 1-bonsai, and that's what it's going to look like. And I'm just going to go over here and click. Come on. There. Be right back. Okay, and that brings it into my design here. And I'm just going to make it a little bigger so we can deal with it. I'm going to center it both ways. And I'm going to put a box around it just to be able to do something here. I'm going to select the carve region, or select a surface, and I'm going for domes, horizontal dome, and there's my horizontal dome. Depth is 250. The height of the arc is 100. I'm going to change that to 0 on the height, and there we have it. Now the tree is 250 and the height is 100, so I'm going to just change the height of the tree to 900 just to bring it out. And if I enlarge this thing and tilt it, there we can see that the background is straight. That's what I made 0. Otherwise it would have a hump in the center because of the horizontal dome. But there is our bonsai tree. If I look at the rear, nothing's coming through. There's the front, and there is that bonsai tree without the bowl that it was in. So now I have that pattern in my list of things to do. And that's just a quick and dirty on how I can bring in a photo. The ideal would be a real digital photo versus a copy of a copy of a copy. I hope that helps people understand how we can use a photo and sometimes get something just as good as buying a pattern or using your probe and scanning something. Sometimes a photo will work for what you want to do. I hope you enjoyed the lesson.